Cool. All right, so we'll give it a little time to catch up. Yeah. Right? It's always a bad connection in the beginning. Good afternoon, Facebook. I'm Clint from Government and Civil Employee Services. I'm coming to you guys with Galen Bargerstock and Justin Kaskan of Twolick Valley Nursery. So today, guys, we're getting ready for spring. It's spring was last Tuesday. We planted a plant with you guys last Tuesday, and we celebrated moving into our new office. And we thought that it would be a good idea to come out and talk to Justin about some tips for spring, right? Galen, what do you think about our first couple of days in the new office?
The new office has gone great. Everything's good. After we planted the first tree, I did notice that there's probably a little more landscaping that needs done, so we'll definitely have Justin come in to do that and probably get some mulch and stuff put down. But progress.
They don't just sell plants here, but they do mulch too.
Do it all. Yeah, everything.
So we want to make sure we plug Justin while we're here for his time, obviously. Make sure you guys understand what they do. But Justin, you're located outside of Indiana.
Yep, 3 miles past the airport.
When did you start this?
We started in '06, so this is actually our...
11 years.
Yeah.
Wow, you're that old.
Yeah.
Wow. How old are you?
I am 34.
Oh, okay. So a little bit older than I am.
This is actually our 10th year. We're celebrating our 10th year this year.
Okay.
So I guess '07 is when I started.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I love the plants that you guys have here. You guys have a lot of really cool plants.
Thanks.
And I always like your input on what to put where, you know, because you go to places and it's just overgrown and people don't know how to like put stuff together, right? So we're coming today for spring tips, right?
Sure.
What's your first tip for us today for spring?
Well, right now we need to be thinking about bed cleanup. So perennials are starting to come up through the ground. They're starting to grow, and there's all that dead debris from last year's growth. So what you want to do is you want to use hand shears, or sometimes you can rake it out with your hands. You want to pave the way for the new stuff to come. So for a few reasons we do that. For disease reasons. If you have that old nasty debris laying there, you can get some fungus happening, some insect pest diseases. Yeah, so you want to get that stuff out of there so the new stuff can come up. Another reason is just form of the perennial. If we don't get that dead stuff out of there, the perennial's not going to come up to its full potential.
So do you think that it's better to do it now than, I know a lot of people do it at fall time.
Right. You can do it at fall, but some thinking is that dead debris kind of gives a little bit added insulation for the winter.
Yeah.
So it's best to leave it there till spring, and then right about now is when you want to be cleaning it up.
It's funny, I've been coming to you so long that I actually know that, so not that I want to sound bad, but ours totally needs done still.
Definitely needs done.
we haven't even done that yet. I know our lilies, our tiger lilies, I mean, this year it is crazy that it's happening. I mean, this was a crazy winter. It was very warm.
It was.
So a lot of my stuff has already started to come up. Normally I wouldn't even have to do stuff yet, but it's already that time now that it's happening.
The dogwoods are starting to get buds and starting to bloom now at the end of the driveway.
Yep, a little early, but it's happening.
Yeah. Tulips, lilies, stuff like that. So what's your third tip for us? Or our second tip today, right?
So one other thing to be careful of this time of year, a lot of ourselves included, the box stores, we're bringing in plants from all over the country. So plants that are coming in from out west and down south, a lot of times they're already actively growing right now. So that's a problem for you taking it home and planting it in your yard, because we have a lot of frost ahead of us yet. So be very cautious about what you're purchasing right now. You want to make sure your deciduous things look sort of like this. We want them to not be leafed out because they're very tender if they're leafed out right now.
Now, if somebody's buying plants from somewhere, usually they have like a tag on them, right? Would you just basically, like if it says Florida, obviously that's like the lowest zone.
Right. A lot of times it won't say where they're coming from, so the best thing to do is just look at the plant and see if it's actively growing. Does it have leaves on it? Does it have bright new growth on it?
Oh, well, that's
we want to be buying dormant stuff right now.
Okay. So everything should be dormant. How far? Do you know how far south you'd go before stuff isn't dormant anymore?
Well, we came back from Florida at the end of January, middle of February, and things in North Carolina were already in full bloom.
Okay.
So
Nicole, well, you'll have to give us an update on your current
send us a picture of
flower
the beautiful
situation.
Scenery,
it's not that nice of a day today here in Pennsylvania. It's pretty dark and gloomy out, so we're all kind of squinting.
But it's not raining, at least. It was raining earlier, so at least it cleared up for a video.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Justin, what else do you guys have going on here? Do you have any upcoming events or anything like that?
We're going to have a customer appreciation celebrating our 10th anniversary. I don't have the date locked in yet. It's usually right there in the second week of May, but we'll hit Facebook and let you all know.
When do you guys officially open?
we officially open here next weekend, Saturday coming.
Okay. So if you guys actually, I think we should have probably mentioned this, right? Facebook Live right now, we're live on 2 different pages right now. So we are being watched with the Twolick Valley Nursery Facebook Live broadcast, and we're also on the Government and Civil Employee Services broadcast page. So at Government and Civil Employee Services, we do retirement and benefits, and we talk a lot of times about retirement and benefits, but we don't want to just talk about retirement benefits. You know, I think it's lifestyle too.
It's definitely a lifestyle. You can't talk about numbers and expect to be an interesting person. It gets a little bit boring, you know, talking about that kind of stuff. But when you think of, you know, a relationship or a correlation that you have between what you do and what we do, it's kind of cool because we both are planning something and watching it grow, you know, hopefully. So, and with the right care, things can happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I never even thought of it that
Good
way.
things
Galen.
can
Look at that! Look at that! Wow, that's a great little metaphor.
On the spot.
So, I like that. That's kind of why we wanted to do this, because we don't want to always do stuff like if we talked about boring Facebook stuff on Facebook. You know, we have to learn about benefits and retirement, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to talk to you about it all the time. So we wanted to do something fun with you guys. And the third thing that you're going to do with us today, Justin, is to share a plant and to actually show us one of the plants that you have. Now, before we get down and look at the plant, it's actually this plant right behind us. But why don't you tell about it? Tell us about it first.
Sure. This is one of my favorites. This is paper bark maple. I planted this when we first opened, so this is about 10 years old. It's really a plant for 4 seasons. You get a nice reddish new growth in the spring. All summer long, you get this nice shape with the peeling bark, red fall color, and then all winter the leaves drop and you see that peeling cinnamon colored bark the whole way up the trunk. Really cool tree, tops out at about 15 feet, really low maintenance tree. Can't say enough about it.
See, I like the low maintenance fact of trees. I like the low maintenance fact of the trees. So if you guys come in and look, I want to show you guys the bark. I don't know if you can really see it, but if you come in here, you actually see the bark is flaky, kind of like a cinnamon plant.
It stays right there. It's not messy. Just a cool all-around tree.
So guys, listen, I want to thank you all for coming in today on our 2 Cents Live and meeting with Justin Kaskan of Twolick Valley Nursery. Thank you, Justin. Justin, what's your phone number here?
It's 724-463-7634.
And then, Justin, what is, you guys are also on Facebook.
We are.
And your website's twolickvalleynursery.com.
Yep.
So guys, check them out. We're going to tag them in our post. If you're a member of Government and Civil Employee Services page, do them a favor. Go ahead and like their page and vice versa. If you're on the Twolick Valley Nursery page and you've never met us, I mean, sure, like us if you like me. Whatever. So thanks, guys, for watching our 2 Cents Live. We're going to be coming to you next week. Some more exciting stuff about finances, retirement. You never know what we're going to get into on our 2 Cents Live. So have a great week, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
See ya. Bye.
Thanks, Justin.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Buddy.
See you guys.